The lighting's all off, one sec. I didn't turn on the overhead light. That's my problem, that's why I'm looking shady. That's better. Okay. Sometimes when I'm going about my everyday life, I get questions about my YouTube channel and what it's like to create videos regularly online. And sometimes we're able to have a conversation about it. I'm able to answer all of their questions. Sometimes we start having a conversation and then something happens and we have to finish the conversation, and they still have questions or misconceptions and they haven't been able to ask me. And sometimes people are just a little too shy to ask certain things that they're wondering about, but they're wondering. So I thought today I would make a video answering some of my frequently asked questions about YouTube, and if you have any more we can carry on the conversation down in the comments, or you can send me a message any way that you know me, and hopefully that helps you to understand a little bit better what it's like to be a YouTube creator if you don't know already. And I hope you enjoy. Hi everyone, my name is Kate and I make videos on the internet. I have a YouTube channel called Kate's Adventures, and as the title suggests, it's about my life, my adventures, and the things that I experience. I just thought that it would be really fun to share that with the world. My first adventure was a trip to go and see Taylor Swift that took me through 4 different countries with my best friend in 6 days. And it was kind of manic, but it was lots of fun, and I love looking back on the memories of that trip and the other ones that I filmed on YouTube. Right now on YouTube I have 1,200 subscribers. A subscriber is somebody who has watched one of my videos and decided that they want to stay up to date and get a little notification whenever I upload a new video. 1,200 people in person would be quite a big number. I'd feel quite overwhelmed if I saw 1,200 people on the street, but 1,200 subscribers on YouTube is actually considered quite a small channel. I am eligible for certain benefits, but there's also certain benefits that YouTube reserve for bigger creators, and I'm still quite a way away from qualifying for them, but that's totally fine. Subscribers are nice to have. It's always nice to have an audience of people watching your videos, and there are certain things that you can benefit from having subscribers. But there's also a lot of fun that I get just from creating videos and just talking to whoever's there, regardless of what the number of people is. The next thing that sometimes people ask me about is what my most popular video is and how many people have watched it. Now, right now I have 2 that have similar figures. They're both at around 12,000 views, and one is me describing what a prefect is in terms of what a prefect is at school. That was very popular, I think, because there are prefects in the UK and there are prefects in certain other countries, but not all schools have prefects, and it's something that's in Harry Potter and people wonder about. So a lot of people have watched me describe what a prefect is. And my other most popular video at the moment is about making a costume for a Taylor Swift show. I shared some of my tips and things, and people found that very useful. Taylor Swift is a very popular person, so I had a lot of views on that video too. So they're both at around 12,000 views. At one point the Taylor Swift video overtook the prefect video in the number of people who'd watched it, but then when everybody went back to school, more people were wondering about prefects again, so now the prefect video is the top one again, but that might change. It will probably change all the time, and every week that I make a video, there's another chance for a new video to be at the top of that list. I sometimes get asked as well if I'm ever recognised in public for my YouTube channel, and sometimes I am, but it's usually when I'm at YouTube events or Taylor Swift concerts. And occasionally, sometimes it happens just totally randomly on the street, and that's really nice when that happens. It's really nice when anybody comes over and says that they've enjoyed my videos. It doesn't happen very often, and I think I'm glad that it doesn't happen very often, because that might be a little bit overwhelming if it happened all of the time. But certainly, if you ever see me, feel free to say hi and we can have a chat. Thank you so much. And the big question that people wonder about, but they don't always ask me, is how much money do I make on YouTube? And right now I make no money at all, But everybody's different. There's some people who do make money off of YouTube. Some people make a little bit of money. Some people make a lot of money. It really just depends on the different opportunities that they take advantage of, and also what YouTube allows them to have on their channel. Right now, I'm not allowed to put any adverts on my channel, so that really stops me from being able to monetize through YouTube. But if I wanted to, I could make my own merchandise. I could have a Patreon set up where people could sponsor my videos and help me out with the cost of them. There's various different things. I'm just going to leave it at that today, but if you'd be interested in hearing more about how YouTubers make money, then let me know and I'll maybe make another video about this, going into it in more depth. The last thing that people wonder about when it comes to my YouTube channel is sometimes the opportunities that I've been offered. Now, in 2016 and 2017, I had some really cool opportunities from YouTube, and that was because I was involved with the creator community, which is now shut down. I got to visit their headquarters in California. I got to go to various YouTube events. I got to do some presentations for them. I got to speak on the VidCon live stream, which was insane. I just still cannot believe that is real life. I had some really cool opportunities with YouTube. Sometimes they took me to places, sometimes they paid for my hotel and all my expenses and things, and all of those really cool things came from me being a part of the creator community, as opposed to my channel having any special perks and things. The other day somebody asked me how I ended up with a YouTube manager, and it was actually like a manager for me and my issues with the creator community, as opposed to them growing my channel as such. But they did kind of help me with that sometimes. Yeah, I just had a couple of really crazy years, and again, if you want to hear about that in more detail, you can look back at some of my videos from around about that time, or I might do a kind of recap video where I go over it all again and tell you what it was like in hindsight, because honestly, those were some of the wildest things that have ever happened to me, and it was so cool. I hope this answered some of your questions about what it's like to be a YouTube creator. One thing I didn't answer, but if you're wondering about it, if you're thinking of starting a channel yourself, just go for it. Give it a try. You might really enjoy it, and if you don't, then you can always stop again. You know, there's no shame in that. If you have any more comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. I look forward to reading them and we can continue this conversation. And thank you so much for watching, everybody. Cheerio. Thanks again for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see another one, check out over here. And YouTube have suggested a video you might enjoy over here. And don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all my latest videos. Thanks again, everyone. Cheerio.